And good evening and welcome to the Fieldhouse in Neillsville as we get set for regional semifinal girls basketball here at the Fieldhouse. Neillsville and Mondovi. More coming up on the Next Generation Electrical pregame report. Back here at the Fieldhouse, Neillsville and Mondovi going through their warm-ups as we get set here for girls basketball. Let's take a look at what else is going on around the area tonight. In Division 5, Thorpe is at Gilman tonight. Spencer is at Athens. Gresham is at Edgar. Loyal is at Bangor. Oliva Strum at Alma Center Lincoln. Waniwak Center is at Blair Taylor. Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran at McDonald Central. Columbus Catholic is at Assumption. That game you can see on Zaleski Sports, as well as this game here tonight. Other Division 4 action tonight. Regis is at Osseo Fairchild. Cadott is at Colfax. Stratford is at Iola Scandinavia. Fall Creek is at Durand. Colby is at Westfield. Wittenberg-Burnhamwood is at Marathon. And Abbotsford is at Auburndale in Division 4. In Division 3 tonight, Gale Electric Trempealeau is at Altoona. Stanley Boyd is at Elk Mound. And in Division 1, Wisconsin Rapids is at Hudson. Stevens Point at Neenah. And Marshfield is at Kimberly. Winners of tonight's games will play in the regional finals tomorrow night. More on this game, Neillsville and Mondovi, coming up after this. Back here at the Fieldhouse in Neillsville and Mondovi, regional semifinal. Larry Hazer joined by Darren Horn here tonight on the broadcast. And these two teams played earlier in the season, Darren. Actually, earlier in the month of February, and it was Neillsville winning in that game 61-22.
Yeah, it was quite the blowout. I don't anticipate that happening tonight. From what I understand, Mondovi's been on a bit of a stretch, a run, I guess. I don't know what their record has been down the stretch, but they've been getting hot at the right time. How did they fare? What was the score when they faced Pepin last?
Well, let's check it out here. Where's my bracket? They beat Plum City Elmwood.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Was 40-32.
Yeah, so that was they were the lower seed, so that's a bit of a upset there.
Yeah, Mondovi was a 10 seed. Plum City Elmwood was a 7 seed. But they come out of the Dunn St. Croix Conference, Mondovi, where they finished 7-7. They are 10-14 on the season. Neillsville, meanwhile, is 22-2 on the season. They're coming off that conference championship win over Osseo Fairchild on Saturday night.
That was the night that Paris Opel had a career night with 31 points. That was outstanding to watch that night. It seemed like she could close her eyes and put it up, and it was going to go in for her that night. I talked to her after the game, and I congratulated her, and she said, "Yeah, I just need to keep that momentum going. She needs to keep that enthusiasm and hard work ethic going, and if they can all participate like that, they could go a long ways."
Winner here will play the winner of Cadott and Colfax. That game going on tonight, and all signs point to a Neillsville-Colfax showdown here tomorrow night for a regional final. And these two teams, might want to turn my mic on for the stream for the school. We're on all these different things, mediums here tonight. We're on 92.7, 92.7, WPKG.com, Zaleski Sports. Streaming on the school channel tonight. So anyway.
That means you're kind of a big deal, Larry.
Well, you are too, because you're on there too.
I'm just a sidekick.
But Neillsville and Neillsville and Colfax, the showdown there. You know, you look at this side of this sectional, and there are 3 teams in the top 10 if you throw in Osseo Fairchild.
Yep.
So it's no cakewalk here for these teams.
Right. And there's a little unknown about Osseo Fairchild, whether or not their top player, her name escapes me right now, if she's going to be back healthy, and her number 2 scorer too. But they're all having really good seasons, and I'm interested to see how Cadott's going to fare against Colfax, because as you alluded to a different time when we were talking, that they're the only team that beat Osseo Fairchild leading up to the crossover game.
And Brooke McCune is the girl that we were thinking of for Osseo Fairchild. But they had their top 2 scorers were out in that matchup with Neillsville last Saturday night. So, yeah, it'll be interesting if they have those girls back for the tournament run. Because things aren't easy for them either. They have Regis and then possible showdown with Durand. So,
who can be very tough also.
Yes. These top 4 seeds in this side of this sectional, tough. You got Osseo Fairchild, Durand, Colfax, and Neillsville.
That's playoff basketball.
Playoff basketball. That's right. That's why we do it. All right, both teams done with their warm-ups. And that's your Next Generation Electrical pregame report. Tonight's game on 92.7 WPKG brought to you courtesy of our WIAA tournament sponsors, including the Sports Den, South Central Avenue, Marshfield, Dan Herbrand Agency, Independent Insurance Agency and Certified Financial Planner, Neillsville, Dental Clinic of Marshfield, Stratford and Neillsville, and G&S Trucking and Opel Sand and Gravel, Neillsville, aggregate, landscape, rock, and lime, from driveways to highways and landscaping. We will have the starting lineups and the start of tonight's Division IV regional semifinal here at the Fieldhouse in Neillsville after this. And welcome back to the Fieldhouse in Neillsville as we take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's Division IV Regional Semifinal for the Mondovi Buffaloes. They'll have Morgan Clark, a senior. Josie Hulke is a senior. Liliana Krybik is a senior. Ava Gray is a sophomore, and Catherine Thompson is a senior. Ava Gray is their leading scorer, averaging 10 points a game. Morgan Clark also right around 10 points a game for the Buffaloes. For the Neillsville Warriors, they will have Delaney Rochester. She scored 18 in the first matchup between these two teams. Eastern Clarabelle Conference Player of the Year, Emma Mosley. Mia Trunkle. Paris Opelt, who has taken over the top scoring spot for the Warriors. And rounding out their lineup is Paige Voigt. All 5 of those girls were named to the all-conference teams.
Yep, that's a real nice core of girls you got leading your team.
It was Paige Voigt and Delaney Rochester got second team. Trunkle, Mosley, and Opelt all first team. All right. Mondovi will be in the dark uniforms, the dark blue uniform. Actually, is that black?
I believe it is black.
Black with the blue trim. Neillsville in the home white uniforms. For those of you watching on TV tonight.
He didn't toss that very high.
We are back. We are in action here tonight, and a layup by Opelt is no good. But the follow is good by Emma Mosley. And the Warriors are on the board first, and right away that pressure defense rearing its head here in this first quarter, or first half, I should say. Mondovi gets it across the timeline, then they're trapped and almost threw it away right near the Warrior bench.
Almost right into Coach Geyer's hands.
They work it around, and it's picked off by Trunkle. Trunkle goes across the lane to Rochester, but there to knock it away is Ava Gray for the Buffaloes.
Mondovi's coach was hoping for a carry there, but she never had control of the ball, so she's not going to get that call.
In the corner for Rochester. Now they get it out to Trunkle. Just underway here from the Fieldhouse in Neillsville. It's going to be a busy weekend here at the Fieldhouse. Opelt for 3 in the right corner is no good. And the rebound to Mondovi. They try to get it in the front court. It's knocked away by Mosley into the hands of Voigt. And Neillsville back the other way. Opelt.
That's got to be so frustrating for the other team.
Rochester in the corner, out to Opelt on the right wing. Back to Rochester in the right corner. Lobs for Voigt inside. Backs down, shoots, misses, but a foul. It'll be against Liliana Krybik. That'll be her first team foul. Voigt to the free throw line.
Paige did a nice job of establishing her location underneath there.
First one is good for Paige. Voigt on the season is a 50% free throw shooter. Second one is good. 4-0 Neillsville. Almost a minute, actually almost 2 minutes into the second half.
First half.
And there's a double dribble. Trap that time was Morgan Clark. She dropped the ball and then picked it up again thinking she could dribble, but only if the defender knocked it away from you.
Yep.
Mosley, top of the key. Works to the left side to Trunkle. Right wing, Rochester.
Nice.
Quickly down inside to Opelt. Her shot no good. There was a little contact there. Shot was missed and last touched on the rebound attempt by the Warriors. Mondovi with the ball in the backcourt. Morgan Clark. Hulke. Clark gets it across the timeline. Now Hulke. Ava Gray. As they work it around the outside. Try to go baseline. That one off the hands of Krybik and out of bounds.
The vibe I'm getting from Paris is she's trying to pick up where she left off, and she's missed a couple shots so far tonight. Hopefully she'll just stick with it. They'll drop. She just has to hang in there.
Trunkle goes baseline with a floater one-handed. No. Rebound Opelt. And that knocked away when she went back up with it, and Mondovi comes the other way with the ball. Thompson guarded very closely by Rochester. They get it inside, shot no good. Opelt had the rebound, but Mosley comes up with it. Mosley goes to Rochester. Now back to Mosley on the left wing. Mosley had it knocked out of her hands, but she's able to get it back. Emma goes on the right baseline, skips it left wing. Trunkle for three, good. That one had a little height on it.
Does. She does have quite a bit of height on him typically. That one maybe a little more than normal, though.
Yeah, that one did look like it was
She saw the defender coming. I think she tried to make sure she got it over the chance of it being blocked.
Along the baseline, shot is blocked by Mosley on the attempt by Krybeck. Mosley to Rochester. Rochester, Mosley, Trunkle, corner, left side, three on the way. That one is short. And the rebound collected by Hulke. Hulke in the backcourt, double teamed, and then has it stolen by Rochester. Rochester will lay it up and in. Timeout, Mondovi.
That stifling defense by Neillsville gets him again.
9-0 Neillsville. 14:26 to go here in the half. And I was mentioning a busy weekend here at the Fieldhouse and in Neillsville. Of course, Winter Carnival going on, but
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
It'll be 2 and then point. He never lets me down.
he told me he got a compliment from an official who sent him an email and said that was the best scorers table that he's had.
Well, Dale does things by the book.
Yep. Him and Judy ran it very efficiently. And they enjoy that, referees do. Leaner by Mondovi is no good by Hulke. Rebound comes to Opel. 9-0 Neillsville, 14-14 to go here in this first half. Rochester, top of the key, right corner for Opel. Paris lobs it back out to Rochester. Back to Opel. Now Mosley turns for a 15-footer and hits. Emma with 4 here in the first half. 11-0 Neillsville. Kind of like a 2-2-1 zone.
Oh, Ferris was going to jump for that one and just didn't.
And the ball was knocked away and last touch by Neillsville.
Paige Voigt is looking around like, what, me? And Emma just said, hey, just stop. It's okay.
Maddie Martin is in. Martin, the freshman. That's a name in Mondovi, Martin. Martin Trucking over there in Mondovi. Shot inside is good. That was Morgan Clark getting that basket for the Buffaloes. They get on the board with 13:20 to go here in the first half. And right back down comes Neillsville, and it's Paris Opel.
She needed that. She needed to build her confidence up a little bit.
13-2 Neillsville.
Not that she's not a confident player, but she missed a couple early.
There's a trap. Warriors get another steal. Ava Gray got trapped that time. Rochester dribbles across the timeline. Mosley out near the center circle. Now goes to the top of the key. Rochester for Opelt. Try to get it back out, and it's knocked away. Stolen by the Buffaloes. That was the freshman Martin that knocked that ball away.
Nice play, Trunkle.
Trunkle with a nice save on the other end after a miss by the Buffaloes. Opelt out to Mosley. Trunkle on the left side, back out high Mosley.
Oh,
Rochester drives. Floater is off the rim, no good. Voigt fighting for the rebound, taps it out to Trunkle. Her floater is too strong, but she gets it back. Opelt from 18, that's no good. And the Buffaloes get the rebound. Quickly on the other end, and blocked out of bounds by 2 Warriors. Ava Gray going up for the layup.
there was a lot of contact there. There was no question there was a foul there.
But
Just a
none was
question.
called.
They didn't call a foul?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
The official said it was a block.
Okay.
Inside, ball slapped away. Rochester slapped it away first. And now Mondovi trying to get the steal after the Warriors got the steal.
I'm trying to give them a taste of their own medicine.
Warriors, though, will keep possession.
Coach Geyer, make sure that that doesn't happen again.
Rochester, Voigt in the corner. Opelt, 3 on the way, is no good. It bounced around the rim. And the rebound controlled by the Buffaloes. Get it in the front court to Gray. Gray's shot, partially blocked by Voigt. And we're going to get Subke off the bench for the Warriors. Sydney Subke for Paris Opel. Mondovi will inbound, and almost stolen on the inbound by Rochester.
Must have been something that Paris Opelt wasn't making Coach Geyer very happy. He had a few words to tell her what he would like to see done better. That's the nice way of saying it.
Inbound to DeWitt. In the corner. Shot on the way for Clark is off the mark. And it was last touched by the Warriors.
Yeah, I think Mosley got a hand on it.
So Mondovi will inbound on the far side. Morgan Clark inbounding. 13-2 Neillsville. 11:25 to go. First half. Division IV regional semifinal. Winner moves on to play tomorrow night in the regional final. Either Cadott or Colfax. And there's a travel on Ava Gray. Neillsville wins tonight. They host the regional final right here tomorrow night. Subke in the corner. Now Rochester. Free throw line Mosley. Mosley. Oh, we got a 3-second lane violation.
Oh, Paige Voigt must have been camping just a little bit too long down there.
Mosley missed that shot. And the 3-second call against the Warriors.
That's easy to forget about that when you're down there trying to work for an opening.
There's a steal by Mosley. DeWitt tried to get it over the top of Mosley, and that's not easy to do. Trunkle in the left corner. Thought about a 3. Brings it back out to Mosley. Mosley in the corner. Wide open for 3 is Rochester. Off the rim, no good. Mosley with the rebound. Back inside with a touch pass to Voigt.
Very nice.
Gets the easy one underneath. 15-2 Neillsville. Ooh, that might have been over and back there.
The ball was across. I don't know.
DeWitt, her shot no good. The rebound run down by Clark. Her shot up, no good. Subke gets the loose ball this time for the Warriors. And they'll bring it back down the floor, leading by 13. Mosley double teamed, leaves it for Subke. Back to Mosley. Rochester. Mosley, top of the key. Rochester, left corner. Thought about that 3, but gives it back to Mosley. Mosley down the lane, lays it up and in. 6 for Mosley. 17-2 Neillsville. 9:50 to go, first half.
That's the nice thing about Neillsville is they've got, like the other night, Paris Opelt was the one that took charge. Tonight it seems like Emma Mosley's the one that's got the hot hand.
Lund inside.
Speaking of hot hand, she just blocked that shot right out of bounds.
Opelt back in. Rochester will sit down. DeWitt. Lund back out to DeWitt. Try to go into Lund again. Double teamed. Trying to get out of that double team. Her shot, no. Now a foul is called.
Oh, that's kind of a late call. Might be a good call, but a late call. We're going to get Page.
Yep. No, they called it on Mosley.
Oh, really? I better take that off of Page's.
So Lund will be at the free throw line. First free throw off the rim, no good. Mosley sits down. Kylie Boyer in the game for the first time tonight. Second free throw also missed by Lund. Opelt gets the rebound. Trunkel across the timeline. Opelt back to Trunkel. Baseline Boyer. As they work it around the arc, they're looking to try and get it inside. Now Subke gets free along the baseline. May have had that one partially blocked. Opelt comes away with it. Hands it off to Boyer in the right corner. Boyer trying to get out. And Mondovi said that Boyer was out of bounds. Subke in the corner hits the three. He was pointing right at the spot where he thought she went out.
And we can't see it because of the players sitting on the bench there, so we'll have to assume that the ref was in the right, but.
Or didn't see it. Here's Boyer coming up with a steal. And a foul is going to be called on Hulke. As Boyer went after that one, Hulke fouled her.
Only the second team foul on Mondovi.
That's only 3 total in the game so far.
It's been a relatively clean game so far. Except for the turnovers, which have made it like that one right there.
Subke just lost the handle on that one as she came out on the dribble. Mondovi has it. Working the baseline is Martin. She'll bring it back out. Hulke to DeWitt. DeWitt works the right wing. Goes down to Lund. Back out DeWitt. Top of the key. Hulke's three on the way. Off the back iron. Long rebound to Hulke. Martin. DeWitt to Hulke. Back to Martin. Skip it to DeWitt. Into side to Lund. Now Martin with a floater. Too strong. Opelt gets the rebound. Then Opelt gets trapped. Tries to get out of there and does to Trunkel. Trunkel will bring it down the floor. Had Voigt ahead of the pack, but I don't think she's seen her.
Well, I think by the time she did notice her, it was too late to get it down to her. So
Subke thought about a three. Goes out to Boyer. Boyer will go to the basket on a runner. Short. But a foul is going to be called. And it'll be a 2-shot foul for Boyer.
It's on Hulke. That's 2 quick ones together, back to back.
So at the line is Kylie Boyer. First one is good. There are 4 subs in for Mondovi. Neillsville comes back in with Mosley and Rochester.
And Katie Meyer is getting ready to come in for Kylie Boyer if she makes this free throw.
And she does. Both free throws made by Boyer. 22-2 Neillsville. 7:19 to go here in the first half. So Meyer in. Pressure in the backcourt by the Warriors. Ava Gray works the baseline right side, gets cut off, and then tries to go outside, and Thompson couldn't find the handle on it. Turnover gives it to the Warriors.
Gray found herself too far under the basket when she tried making that drive, and then she was kind of lost.
Rochester. Opel, top of the key. Back to Rochester in the corner. Subke open for another three and hits another one. Sydney Subke with her second three here in the half.
She's going to be a good ball player. She's only a freshman right now.
Here's DeWitt in the backcourt. Lobs it across to Gray. In the corner is Clark. Clark wants to work the baseline and walked with it.
The fans didn't believe it, but
Darren Gray trying to explain it, but The official says no. Mosley at the free throw line. Dumps it to Meyer, cutting to the basket. Her floater is good. The Warriors are going to have one of those games where they get a lot of players in the scoring column. 27-2, they lead it with 6:10 to go. First half. Gray gets trapped. Gray against Mosley. Mosley brought the hand down that time. The chopping block.
Yeah, she definitely got a piece of her on that one. Only Neillsville's second team foul, both of them coming from Emma Mosley.
So at the free throw line is Gray. Her first free throw is good. Ava Gray is a 52% free throw shooter, 10 points a game.
The only non-senior starter on that roster.
Second free throw is off the rim, no good. And the rebound collected by Clark. Out to Gray, 3 on the way for Gray is good. (27-6). 5:46 to go, first half. Rochester's going to fire up a 3. That one off the mark.
3, yeah, she was behind the arc by a couple feet.
Clark. And we get a travel, and the Mondovi fans are getting upset.
How can you tell? The defense was so stifling and trying to make the cutoff, and she kind of lost her balance. It could have went either way.
And then they call that one, says the fans, as Trunkel was making a move there. She got hammered by Morgan Clark. Trunkel will inbound it.
Moving
and we
pick.
get an illegal pick called against Opel. That'll be Paris's first, third team foul.
He might have been just trying to make friends with the fans after that.
Trunkel almost got a steal there. Gray in the right corner. Skips it out high. Thompson's shot is good. Three-pointer. 27-9. 5:06 to go here in the first half. Trunkel to Rochester. What do we get there? Foul? The official
the whole section of fans has been warned.
So apparently the section of fans over here for Mondovi has been warned. So a Neillsville person is going to come over and monitor that situation. Opelt works out high. Opelt in the paint and got hooked on the arm. And it's against Gray. Mortensen is in the game for the Warriors. She will inbound into Trunkel. Out to Rochester. 27-9 Neillsville. 4:44 left to go. First half.
You can feel the tension in the air.
Yeah. And a foul there called on DeWitt. Bonus time for the Warriors. Opel to the free throw line. Halftime, we'll talk wrestling. Neillsville Greenwood Loyal does have a couple of wrestlers in the semifinals tonight. Gunnar Hoffman and Luke Dukes.
They're supposed to be wrestling after 7 o'clock tonight.
Yep. 7 o'clock is when the semifinals started. Opel missed the front end of that bonus. Mondovi got the rebound. Quickly they come down the floor. Halke shoots right baseline. No. Trunkel with the rebound. Trunkel back the other way. Voigt, now Opel. In the corner for Rochester. Skips it to Trunkel. Back to Rochester in the right corner. Back to Trunkel on the wing. Her floater off the glass is good. 5 for Trunkel. The lead is 20. Rochester almost got a steal. Thompson double teamed here on the near side. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Gray for Mondovi.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.
Many Stratford wrestlers are down there, but there is one young man from Stratford that's got some ties to Neillsville. That's Jackson Ormond. It'd be Les Ormond's son.
Oh, okay.
He's wrestling at 182 in Division III. He won his. He's into the sectionals, or he's into the semifinal too.
So Mondovi will have it. Hulke lost the handle on it, and it's picked up by Voigt. And now we're going to get the other official. I believe Mondovi now, the bench has been warned. Inbound to Paris Opel. Subkey, Rochester. Opel collects it out near midcourt. Now Rochester. Rochester lost the handle on it, and it's stolen by Gray. And then what do we got? A foul is going to be called. Call it on Trunkel. Trying to go back after that ball after it was taken away. Hulke going against Rochester. Rochester knocks it into the backcourt, and then Opel picks it off. Opel goes across the lane to Rochester. She pulls up with a short jumper and hits it.
Nice
31-9
play.
Yes. Hulke gets it across the timeline, then immediately guarded closely by Trunkel. Shot on the way is good for Clark. Morgan Clark with her 4th point. 31-11. Neillsville. Rochester. On the wing for Trunkel. Trunkel in the corner, Opel on the right side. Trunkel works it on the wing. They go in the corner to Subkey. In the corner, Opel open for 3. Got it. Paris Opel. Her 5th point. 34-11, Neillsville. Mondovi all of a sudden is not liking Neillsville.
Yeah, and it's not Neillsville's fault. They're mad at the refs. Don't be mad at the girls.
Foul there on Subkey with a little push from behind. Boyer in. Rochester will sit down. Clark will inbound it for the Buffaloes underneath the Mondovi basket. Lobs it out to Gray, top of the key. Down inside for Lund. In the corner. Shot on the way for Clark is no good. Rebound is no good for Hulke. And the Warriors have it. Trunkel to Opel into the front court. Voigt in the right corner. That's Subkey. They work it back out to Trunkel. Her pass is picked off by Gray. I'm not sure if that went right to Gray or was tapped away. But Gray had an easy steal and a bucket on the other end. 34-13. Trunkel around Gray. Opel to Boyer. Now Opel.
Nice ball fake.
Trunkle, nice pass underneath to Boyer, cutting to the basket. And Boyer with her 4th point here in the half. A minute left to go. Warriors up 36-13. Gray on the right side. Skips it to Clark. Clark works to the basket, leaves it for Lund in the lane. Loose ball on the floor. And this one is picked up by the Warriors and then thrown away by Opel. Trying to give it to Subke, but threw it away.
The score might not reflect it, but the game has been very action-packed so far tonight.
Inbound in the corner. Hulke's 3 is no good. Rebound, Gray. She can't hit the shot. Opel comes away with it. Boyer tries to go inside. Went through the hands of the Mondovi defender into the hands of Sydney Subke, who got the basket.
Pretty fortunate for Neillsville on that one. It should have been a steal.
8 points for Subke here in the half. Hulke, Gray, right side 3, short. Subke, though, trying to knock that one away from Lund. Did, but knocked it out of bounds. It will be Mondovi ball underneath. They work it around. Gray trying to get the loose ball, saves it, but saves it into Boyer. Boyer ahead to Trunkle on the other end, lays it up and in.
And that'll end the half.
And that'll end the half with the Warriors up 40-13. Division 4 regional semifinal here tonight from the Fieldhouse in Neillsville. Tournament basketball on 92.7 WPKG is being brought to you courtesy of Ratch Engineering of Neillsville.
First contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield. Their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Mia Trunkle was 7. Emma Mosley was 6. 8 different players scored in that first half.
Winter is just around the corner. Good news. Custom Heating of Neillsville and Marshfield will help you stay warm. With 0% interest up to 60 months in qualified purchases, Custom Heating is your complete heating and AC sales and service company, serving the entire area with preventative maintenance on all brands, both commercial and residential. Custom Heating is your root dealer and has the best warranties in the industry. Let Tim, Clarissa, Christy, Larry, Mark, Harry, Jason, and Robert help you today. With 25 years of service, Custom Heating and Cooling. We put the custom in customer. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Bad news. Winter is just around the corner. Good news. Custom Heating of Neillsville and Marshfield will help you stay warm. With 0% interest up to 60 months in qualified purchases, Custom Heating is your complete heating and AC sales and service company. Serving the entire area with preventative maintenance on all brands, both commercial and residential. Custom Heating is your Ruud dealer and has the best warranties in the industry. Let Tim, Clarissa, Christy, Larry, Mark, Harry, Jason, and Robert help you today. With 25 years of service, Custom Heating and Cooling. We put the custom in customer.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
I was going to say that Stanley Boyd team, they took Fall Creek to a double overtime finish.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the game in person or anything, but I did see the highlights on TV 13, and yeah, what a tough battle they had going back and forth. And I guess I was most curious because I wanted to know who Neillsville would play, and well, even after that game, I still didn't know who Neillsville was going to play because they still had to play against Columbus. And,
right.
And that didn't turn out the way Neillsville had hoped it would. And so then they're going to face Stanley Boyd. And I would love to watch the other game too. I think that's going to be a heck of a battle also. I don't care what team is playing against or who you're playing against. When you shoot like Columbus did the other night, that's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
My hat's off to them. Obviously they're a rival for Neillsville, but you have to take your hat off to the way they shot. My goodness.
Yeah, that was Neillsville got that game to within 5 points with about 7.5 minutes left. And then Columbus Catholic went on a 26-6 run at the end of that game.
Yeah, Neillsville, they had momentum going in, and then all of a sudden Columbus's shots just started dropping, and it was fun to watch. I didn't care for the outcome personally, but I love high school basketball, whether it's boys, girls, whatever. It's so much fun to watch these young athletes, and you get to see them when they're younger, and then you get to see them progress, and you get to see them when they get to be seniors. It's just amazing to watch the growth in all these players.
Tonight's game, courtesy of our WIAA tournament sponsors, Save Right Building Center, your locally owned and operated lumberyard and hardware store, Neillsville. Citizen State Bank of Loyal, Neillsville, Marshfield, and Spencer, member FDIC. Sternweiss & Sons, ready mix concrete and decorative rock, plus landscape rock. And Geshe Funeral Home, Neillsville, memorials, funeral, and celebration of life services and cremation. Underway here in the second half, Neillsville leads 40-13. They have the ball to start. They'll have their starting five in there, both teams with their starting five. Mosley, Voigt, who gets the ball from Mosley and is fouled inside. Trunkel, Rochester, and Opelt, the other players for the Warriors.
Hulke with the foul again. Yep, that's her third.
Voigt at the free throw line to shoot two.
The fans didn't care for it, but they're trying to bite their lip as much as they can so they don't get in trouble.
Hulke, Clark, Krybick, Gray, and Thompson on the floor for Mondovi. 1 of 2 for Voigt from the free throw line. She has 5 points. 41-13 Neillsville. Gray works the right side, gets cut off by the Warriors, gets trapped in the corner, and then it's stolen by Rochester. Mosley will bring it back the other way for the Warriors. Right wing for Opelt. And then Opelt has it stolen away by Gray. Gray on the other end lays it up and in. 8 points for the sophomore. 41-15 Warriors.
Paris was just a little bit too relaxed with the ball there and allowed her to make the steal.
Opelt, Trunkel on the right side. Dribbles out to the top of the key and almost had a violation there, and then Mosley pushes Clark from behind after Clark got that steal. Warriors a little sloppy here to start the second half.
It's not going to make Coach Geyer very happy, that's for sure. 3 fouls on Mosley now.
They're going to have to be on their game tomorrow night. regardless of who they play, Cadott or Colfax.
Yeah, they can't play this sloppy with the ball.
Shot in the corner, high off the back iron, no good. Voigt with the rebound. And the Warriors will bring it back the other way. 16 and a half minutes to go, second half. 41-15, Neillsville. Mosley gives it to Opel, pulls up, 10-footer on the baseline, is short. And the rebound collected by the Mondovi Buffaloes. Thompson skips it across to Hulke. Her three is no good. Rebound Mosley. Mosley comes out of there with it on the dribble. Leaves it back for Rochester. She'll walk it across the timeline. Opelt on the far right wing. Yeah, you have Colfax and Osseo Fairchild and Neillsville. They all have 22 wins.
Ooh.
Oh, and there's her travel on Rochester. She wanted to go to Mosley, and Mosley took off.
Yeah, kind of left her on an island there.
And Coach Geyer does not like what he's seeing here early on in this second half, and he calls a timeout. 15:44 left to go here in this second half.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
So the timeout called by the Warriors.
These chairs are nice. They're just so tall that I try getting on it and the darn thing wants to kick out.
Yeah, they don't like to stay still when you try to get on them. Rochester going for a steal, and then they're going to get Thompson after Rochester got it.
Ooh.
They call the foul on Thompson. So it will be Warrior ball on the far side. Inbound to Rochester. Voigt out between the circles. Now on the right wing to Opel. Trunkel on the top of the key. Back to Opel. Lob it for Opelt, coming to the basket, misses the shot, gets it back, misses again. And the rebound comes to Hulke.
It's the exact
Thompson
opposite of what was happening at Osseo Fairchild the other night. She can't get it to drop now, and she had everything to drop the other night.
Baseline, Clark. Her shot, no. Voigt with the rebound. Subke is back in there for the Warriors. Mosley is on the bench. Opel went to the basket, had it knocked away and stolen. Here's Gray on the other end for Mondovi. Back to Hulke, three on the way, too strong. Opel gets the rebound for the Warriors. 14 and a half minutes to go here in the second half. 41-15. Neillsville in control. Opel hands it back to Trunkel. Now Voigt. They're clogging up that lane as Mondovi. Neillsville tries to drive in there, and there's another travel. Boy, all of a sudden, the Mondovi defense is causing the Warriors to make some unforced errors. Couple of travels.
Couple stolen balls when they're dribbling. It's kind of sloppy tonight. You wouldn't know it by the score, but as far as Neillsville is concerned, they're more capable of being a lot cleaner than what they have been tonight.
Inside is Clark. Clark shoots, no, but a foul. It's on Subke. That's Sydney's second. Each team now with two here in the second half. First free throw on the way is good for Clark.
She shoots that free throw with confidence.
Second one is good. And she should. She's a 67% free throw shooter. Both made by Clark. She has 6 points. Here's Boyer pulling up with a 10-footer on the baseline. Misses. goes after the rebound, and we get a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes to the Buffaloes. The Warriors have only scored 1 point so far in the second half. They've been outscored 4-1. Clark to Hulke. Out on top, knocked away. Boyer going after it. She's got the steal, and then she's fouled before the shot. She went for the layup, but was fouled on the drive.
Ava Gray, I believe, yep. Ava Gray with her second foul.
Team foul number 3 on Mondovi. Subke inbounds, out high for Trunkel. Baseline Voigt. 16-footer for Voigt's no good. Rebound Trunkel, though. She skips it across to Subke. Out high, Boyer, now Opel. Opel wants to go down the lane, does, and we get a 2-shot foul coming here for Opel. Foul is on Lund. So Paris to the free throw line. Opel shooting 60% from the free throw line. She is now the leading scorer for the Warriors coming into this game, 11 points a game. At 31 points against Osseo, didn't hurt that average anymore.
No, definitely not.
The Warriors have 3 players over 230 points on the season. Mosley, Trunkel, and Opel. Shot on the run, comes up short. Clark saves it, but in the hands of Paris Opel. And then Trunkel almost had it stolen. And again, another lazy pass there by the Warriors.
Yeah, Paris Opel's got it's not an automatic pass. You have to kind of see the floor. And she's going to get some words of advice from Coach Geyer, I think, after that.
Paris sits down, Mosley back in. Trunkel hands it off to Rochester. Back to Voigt. Voigt looks inside, nothing there. Now Trunkel for 3. That one is short. And the rebound, Mosley to Voigt. Her shot no good. That may have been partially blocked, and now they're going to get Subke for a push, and that'll be her third.
That was clear.
So 3 on Sydney, 3rd on the Warriors as a team.
I think if they wouldn't have called that, you would have heard an eruption from the crowd over here.
That one was way too obvious to not call. There's a steal by the Warriors. Trunkel on the other end. Trunkel lays it up and in. 9 for Trunkel. 45-17 Neillsville. And they're going to get Trunkel for a reach.
Yeah, she knew it.
And Boyer, who just sat down, is going to come back in, as is Opel. 12:20 to go, second half. Neillsville 45. Mondovi 17. Winner plays tomorrow night in the regional final. Neillsville wins here. They host the regional final here at the Fieldhouse. Busy town this weekend in Neillsville. Winter Carnival going on.
I see they found the golden medallion.
Yep. Took to the last day, but they got it. Shot missed by Mondovi.
Where did they find it? I didn't hear.
I think they found it in the Arboretum under a culvert. Or taped inside of a culvert.
Okay.
Warriors will have the ball after it was blocked on their end.
Morgan Clark picks up her 3rd foul.
Everson is in for the Buffaloes. Rochester out to Boyer. A little more ball pressure this time by Mondovi in the second half. That's what's kind of caused Neillsville to turn the ball over a few times. Not as crisp on their passing. Left elbow jumper for Rochester, in and out. Into the front court comes Clark. Baseline, Everson kicks it out high for Martin. Now they work it back to the left side for Clark. Lund in the paint, works against Voigt. Voigt reached in there trying to slap that ball away as Lund went for on the move to the basket.
On the floor, though, so it's not a shooting foul.
First on Voigt, fifth on the Warriors, each team with 5. And they're going to get Rochester for a hack on the arm as she went for a steal on that inbound. And that's team foul number 6. So the next one, Mondovi's in the bonus. Clark to inbound it. Into DeWitt. Out high for Martin. Now Clark. Swing it back to Martin. 3 on the way from the left wing. Off the mark, no good, and then knocked out of bounds by Opel.
Mosley did a good job of keeping it alive, but then when Paris tried getting a hold of it, she knocked it out of bounds.
Warriors playing tomorrow night. If they play in that regional final, they would be going for their 4th straight regional championship. Nice save there by the Buffaloes, but then the Warriors pick up the steal. Boyer to Mosley. 10.5 minutes to go here in the second half. 45-17 in favor of the Warriors. Lob down in for Rochester. Able to save that one to Mosley. Mosley to the basket, lays it up and in. Boy, nice. The Warriors have not had many baskets.
No, that's a nice little move by Emma to make her way around the rim.
Warriors have scored 7 points here in the second half so far. 7-4, they've outscored Mondovi. DeWitt, after they scored 40 in the first half. Lob it in the corner for Clark, down inside for Lund. Lund working against Voigt, shoots, no, rebound.
A little bit out of control on that shot there. She didn't have anything squared up to the basket, just kind of went through the motion to put it up, hoping to draw a foul, I think is what she was after there.
Rochester. Boyer thought about a 3. Now Voigt at the top of the key. Right corner, Rochester. Little pick and roll, and then a travel called on Rochester. Rochester and Meyer back in for the Warriors. Neillsville up by 30 with 9:18 to go in this second half. Hulke. Thompson shot in and out and back in. The three-pointer for Thompson, her second 3 tonight.
The 2 student sections are unusually quiet tonight. They're not quiet, but they're not as vocal as they had been in the past.
Well, Neillsville's kind of got a small student section over there
our
tonight.
Student section is fairly small.
Wrestlers down in Madison. Boys team probably getting an early curfew.
Yeah, there's some of them down there.
Yeah, there's some of them over there. Not a lot
Drew
of them.
down there.
Trunkel works it around the outside. Opelt drives the lane. No, kicks it out to Boyer. Now Mosley. Meyer. Trunkel out on top. Mosley, right of the lane. Triple teamed. Now leaves it for Boyer. Trunkel out to Meyer. Meyer's going to fire up a 3.
Ooh,
off the rim, no good. DeWitt gets the rebound. 8 minutes left. 47-20, Neillsville. That pass is going to be picked off by Opel. Paris on the other end pulls up from 10 and hits. Nine for Opel.
Whenever I see her hit the floor, I get a little nervous. She's got that knee she's been dealing with for a while. Hope she's okay.
She still looks like she's kind of favoring it a little bit. Hulke over on the right side, or left side, excuse me, out to Thompson. Tried to go inside and knocked away by Opel. Tonight's game, courtesy of our WIAA tournament sponsors, Team and Realty and Appraisal Service Greenwood since 1984. Coons Flooring and Decorating, Neillsville, flooring, paint, window treatments, and mattresses. Marika Gouda, shop their retail store and enjoy a Gouda meal at Cafe Duchess on Liberty Drive, Thorpe. The Northside Elevator Loyal, serving agriculture since 1948.
It wasn't our imagination. Paris is going to get checked out by Mike
trainer
down there, yeah, the trainer.
Another three-pointer for Thompson for Mondovi. 49-23 Warriors. Trunkle dumps for Mosley. Kicks it out to Meyer. Mortensen back in there, as is Subke for Neillsville. Sydney, three on the way, is good. Her third three. 11 now in the game for Subke.
Pretty nice little touch she's got on that three-point shot.
For Sydney, that is her new career high. 10 was her previous career high. She's got 11. And on the other end, we get a foul on the Warriors.
Trunkle picking up her third foul of the game.
17 fouls on the Warriors. So it's bonus time for Mondovi. Everson at the line. And the front end is no good. Rebound collected by the Warriors. Mortensen into the front court. Mortensen had Trunkle cutting to the basket, but brings it out to Mosley. Mosley goes to the basket. Little floater is no good. She'll go to the line to shoot two. The Warriors out there right now with three seniors, a junior and a freshman. First free throw for Mosley is good. 9 for Mosley. 53-23 Neillsville. Second free throw off the back iron, no good. Ava Gray works the right side, dumping it inside. Mondovi able to get that out of there. Here's Gray, right wing three is off the rim, no good. Rebound inside Clark, and then it's fouled by Amanda Schneider.
Yeah.
Schneider just checked in the game.
I was going to say I didn't even know she was in there, but she picked up a foul to let me know she's there.
First free throw for Clark is good. So again, Luke Dukes into the championship at 120 down at the State Individual Wrestling Tournament. We'll check and see how Gunnar Hoffman
Yeah, I got a feeling he's not going to wrestle before we're done on the air here, but we'll see.
At 285, it's down the line a ways. Trunkle works into the paint, gets cut off. Meyer to Mortensen. Her shot comes up short. May have been partially blocked. Thompson on the other end. Gray along the baseline, and Gray dribbles on the baseline. So a turnover by the Buffaloes. Rochester back in for the Warriors. Paris Opel back to the bench. Out of the locker room. Or over by the trainer's table, I guess is where she was. Mortensen, 5:14 left. Second half. Neillsville leads 53-24. Rochester to the basket, lays it up and in on the assist from Mosley. 6 in the game for Rochester. Free throw line, Clark, her jumper no good. Mosley with the rebound. Rochester will bring it into the front court.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a while. They're not even at the 152-pounders.
Semifinals tonight down in Madison. Derek Schernitz will wrestle tomorrow in a consolation semifinal. Mosley on the baseline, and we get a jump ball. Possession goes to the Warriors. Skylar Hart off the bench for the Warriors. Kylie Boyer back in. So the Warriors with all seniors in there right now.
Yeah, with the game not really in doubt at this point, I think you're not going to see much of the starters anymore.
Especially with a game tomorrow night.
Right.
With a turnaround.
Yep.
Hart had it knocked away. It will be Warrior ball. Boyer to Hart. Now Meyer. Little floater in the lane is good for Meyer.
Nice to see Katie getting on the board. Nice to end your senior year with scoring some points in the playoffs.
Gray's layup off the mark. Loose ball picked up by Mondovi. Then Clark hits the three. 57-27, Neillsville. 3.5 minutes left. Boyer. To well, the ball was stolen.
There, give me it back.
Trying to get the girl's name there. That was Schneider.
Yeah. Oh,
she had
boy.
it stolen. Now we got girls all over the floor.
Yep.
And now it's picked up by Boyer near midcourt.
Oh.
Now Boyer picks up her dribble. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Geyer. He's seen enough of that. He's got to get his players back.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
I guess we don't know what Krabenhoff was saying to him, but I'm sure everybody around said that was not a racial slur or anything. So he just lost his temper, and you can't have that.
No.
You're supposed to be setting a good example for those kids. I know they're in college, but they're still kids to me.
And what Wisconsin did, I don't think there was anything wrong with what.
No,
I mean,
I think
he
Coach
has the right to call a timeout in that situation.
Yeah, and then in the line, all Greg Gard wanted to do was explain to him why he did it when Juwan Howard pointed at him and said, "I won't forget this." And
yeah.
Tempers get flaring, but you got to be professional.
And then there's some calling for not having that line anymore where the players shake hands.
Well, with the COVID, they weren't allowed to, but now they're laxing that a little bit.
Yep. Schneider out high. Ball loose. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession, Mondovi.
Looks like they're going to take their seniors out.
Yep. Coach Gray will take some players out so they get recognition. The seniors for Mondovi. Lund just about took the head off of somebody across the lane there. They ducked out of the way, and the Warriors got the loose ball. Here's Mortensen out on top, and we're going to get a hand check foul on the
Maddie
Buffaloes.
Martin.
This will
Freshman.
put Mortensen at the line. She'll shoot the 1-and-1. Coach Gray going to his bench now. Mortensen's front end is no good. Rebound Everson. DeWitt into the front court. DeWitt. Cross to Statler. 2:14 left. 57-27 Neillsville. Three-pointer in the corner is no good for the Buffaloes. Cecilia Anderson.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's any relation to Pastor Chad Anderson. He's from the Mondovi area.
Oh, is it?
Yep. From Calvary Lutheran. He's in attendance here tonight. That shot by Boyer, no good.
Almost has to make you think there is some connection there.
Yeah, he was over here talking to the fans below us from Mondovi. Of course, they are now in the conference for football, so he enjoys watching those games.
Whoa.
That pass sails over the intended receiver.
One of the kids in the student section just saved the life of the kid next to him. He wasn't watching. He blocked it before it hit him right in the head.
Forever grateful.
He wasn't watching his phone. I guess that's one positive.
A good thing.
He wasn't watching the game, though.
Hart, Schneider, now Mortensen. Mortensen to Hart. Hart looks to hand it off. Still looking to hand it off. Now does to Boyer. Boyer wants to work the lane. Does, and lays it up and in.
Nice little
Found
drive.
enough of an opening. Boyer with 6 points. Under a minute to go now. 59-27. Neillsville. So Neillsville will take on either Cadott or Colfax here tomorrow night in the regional final. DeWitt skips it near side. Three-pointer on the way is no good. That one will go out of bounds. And we'll see Gracie Shanegarth and Lily Opelt in for the last 27 seconds. A couple of freshmen. Actually, Lily a sophomore.
Yep, correct.
Gracie's a freshman.
Both about the same height. Lily's a little bit taller. Both going to be a couple good point guards or shooting guards down the road.
Shanegarth with the ball and gets bumped. And Shanegarth's going to shoot some free throws. Big sister in attendance up there, I see. Mindy?
Mindy's up there.
And Gracie a little off on that.
She got a piece of the rim. Abby kept fighting for the rebound. They'll keep possession on the jump ball.
So jump ball gives it to the Warriors with 9 seconds left. Schneider will inbound in the corner to Shanegarth. Shanegarth back to Schneider in the corner, left side. 2 seconds. Hart, Schneider, and that'll do it. 59-27. Neillsville a winner tonight over Mondovi. They will advance to the regional final and look for their 4th straight regional championship tomorrow night here at the Fieldhouse. Tonight's game courtesy of our WIAA.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Neillsville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968. and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Neillsville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.